are African black-footed penguins. We have a colony of 20 birds here at Penguin Point, and these guys are the only species of penguin that's found off the southern tip of South Africa. African penguins are really unique in coloration, and you can tell by checking out the juveniles and our subadults here. As they mature, they develop that more black and white stark coloration. They'll get an upside down U on their chest and then all kinds of speckles in their feathers, and those speckles are as different and unique as our fingerprints, so each one can be identified that way as well. One of the most important reasons that OdySea Aquarium has African penguins here with us is because these guys are endangered, and it's really important that we pay attention to them. And the key component in them being endangered is humans, us. So we need to change our behavior to make a difference. You know, these guys are being displaced off the beaches and hunted for their eggs and even their droppings, which is really good fertilizer. Then they're being displaced from their parents and lost. Littering. Believe it or not, our garbage finds its way to the ocean or impacts wildlife in some way. You know, sea turtles are endangered because a big part of their diet is jellyfish, and you know what looks like a jellyfish is a plastic bag, something as simple as that. So reducing, reusing, recycling, getting involved, coming on out to your local zoos and aquariums and OdySea Aquarium and checking out wildlife and why it's important and what we can all do, you know, for each of these species. And overfishing, things like overfishing, which is a big thing throughout our aquarium that we'd like to bring attention to. You know, the parents are going out a little bit further to find the fish that is not as readily available, and they're separating from the juveniles a bit. So this is something that we want to teach our guests and not only allow them to come and see these awesome animals and appreciate them, but really send home that message of we need to do our job and take care of them and make sure they're around for generations to come. Well, our community needs to be a bit more proactive in getting involved here, you know, the things that we can do before it's too late. We're seeing so many of our species here at OdySea Aquarium that we're housing and bringing to you guys are endangered and are in trouble and need our help. So by being a bit more proactive with what we can do with reducing and reusing and recycling, just putting something like a plastic bag away and bringing out the reusable bags, that's going to make a big difference in, say, a sea turtle's life. So those are the things we want to bring to light here at OdySea Aquarium. You know, when I was a young girl, I grew up in a town that was not a coastal town, and I had my first encounter with the marine life, and it changed the whole trajectory of my life and my career. And I really feel that this aquarium resonated with me a lot when I was asked to come on board, because the folks here in Arizona are just as important as those in coastal communities in having an impact on what we do with our oceans and what we do with our environment. So that was really an important message for me as well, and I'm thrilled to be here in Arizona.